was VP5. In fact, I was a crew member of LA9. We flew the plane the day before. I was an AT2. My name is Bill Denmark. I was called Porter Denmark when I was there, because that's my middle name. And like I said, we flew the airplane the day before. It had a couple problems with the electronics when we got back, and one of them was the radar was like 50%, something like that, as far as power. And so that night when we got back, I had to get the airplane. It was my turn to gas the airplane. Everybody take a turn, and so I filled the airplane with gas, and then I and a ground pounder worked on the radar until about 6 o'clock in the morning next morning, because we thought that we were going to be flying again the next day, because we were about the only airplane that was working very well at that time. And we took some parts out of one of the airplanes and fixed the radar. And then my radio man and second tech, they worked on a minor problem on one of the radios that same night. So, like I said, we were thinking we were going to go flying the next day, and the next morning they decided to have the other crew take our airplane.
Okay, and when did you find out that they found it, like in 56 when they found the crash site? Were you still in the military?
No, I was not. I got out in 62, December 62. And I was very surprised that they finally found her, because I remember looking for them. We couldn't fly for 2 or 3 days because we didn't have an airplane to fly until they brought one up from Jacksonville. And I remember flying over along the coast of Greenland after the weather really got a lot better. And I remember flying along the coast of Greenland at like 10,000 feet, and normally you couldn't do that up there. The weather was so bad, you couldn't see anything. And it was just beautiful days, and we could see the whole coast, and never saw anything wrong.
And did you? How long ago did you find out that there were still some bodies remaining, and that there's
I didn't find out about that until Petway started this campaign, and I was surprised that they didn't do that, because I knew that they found them, but I didn't know how many they found. So that kind of shocked me. I thought they'd get all of them, because I knew most of the guys on there, and I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, is there any other comments you'd like to make?
I don't think so. Like I say, I gassed the airplane that night, and then worked on the airplane all morning, all 6 o'clock in the morning. I think it took all like 7:30 or something like that. And I was surprised that another crew was taking it instead of us, because I expected to be sleeping on the wing beam when it would happen.